today we dey talk to the leader for the opposition at Parliament. We go can talk about the party in position, but waiting then think but the situation now, but the Auditor General and the Deputy way government say then do professional misconduct. Well, on this time I want for welcoming at the studio Hon Abdul Kargbo. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Sambola. Good morning, 98. Good morning to me people in a salon.
All right, Honorable, before we come to the main issue of the Auditor General and in deputy within government thing, let's just look at the APC party in general update. Waiting really the happen at the APC party.
Of course, the APC party, they currently on registration and verification exercises, and we see recently the Women's Congress themselves call a conference where we go now the party headquarters, and as recent as this week they done so, we see the also now the party then get the regional pistol where they do. We also attract a lot of party supporters. So like I said, the party they move on, though the party getting own challenges, internal challenges where all political party can get, but the party they move on and the party they operate as a political party.
Then challenging the mainly now they come out and now people they hear about more in terms of divide in the opposition where we really they prove otherwise, like the party not the one any dysfunctional at this moment.
Well, interestingly speaking, APC on several occasions don't prove them. At a particular point in time, division can dey. But when we very close to getting the power, you see unity they come, because we all believe say we priority for be the suffering masses. We priority for be the people the way they undergo waiting and they undergo so. And we as a party individually, people APC don't prove on several occasions that people they swallow their own individual ego for make sure say we save the democracy of this country and we save the party as well.
Apart from the law, Honorable, where the 1995 APC Act on a change and amend, anything don't change in terms of people where they aspire, because despite the committee have been set fair enough to say they identify one person, then they come move division, but still the number of people we still want the power, still many. This occurrence now the APC now don't drive from 2018 to now. It seems like say that situation they still now they divide the party.
Well, I believe say APC as a democratic party not for limit anybody we get the intention for aspire for position. Once you qualify for the position, now you right for aspire. And one thing we also clear, it not mean say because person they aspire for waiting you want na the party, the person are you enemy. Under a democratic atmosphere, everybody get for getting rights, everybody get for make sure say utilizing rights. All you want the way they aspire, now their own personal rights than they. And me not feel say them for be anybody in enemy because themselves they aspire for that position. They as so say with that kind mentality, they as a political party, we go able to sail through. We not for limit people them, we not for make sure say we micromanage people them. This not a political party, and I believe so we for give level playing field to everybody we get interest or anybody we will aspire for anything.
Okay, Honorable, let me say coming away from the issues around the political party, we directly represent the Parliament in APC. Logo back na Parliament. This is the second term na office now we the one as member of Parliament. And after the 2023 general election, them happen for select you as the leader of opposition at Parliament. So it means they carry the mantle of leadership for the opposition over 53 members of Parliament. We come on APC. Throughout this particular term so far, what do you think about decisions and way Parliament don't make, we opposition no really glad about?
Of course, basically, first I will express my profound thanks and appreciation to the party for the confidence where the party repose in me for lead the team na Parliament. I always say this, all over the world, in every Parliament, you get majority, you get minority. You get the party where get the numbers, you get the party where not get the numbers. And Parliament decisions, they based on voting. But it no mean say because you not get the number for win votes na the parliament they all over the world, you for left parliament or you not get nothing for do na parliament. No. The function of the minority in a parliament now for ensure say they hear out them views and give government alternative solutions to most of the problems that we government they face. If government no listen the minority, is up to government, and the minority go use them for all government accountable. That when this thing go na parliament, when that thing they go na parliament, this was our position, and this narrative we see na parliament, and government no listen to we. So all over the world, the all in parliament where as you say they been get equal number na Ghana. When the government bench get 27 MPs, opposition gets 27 MPs, then we mean get one independent MP in Ghana. We also don't declare for the government. We don't make government bench now. Don't get 28 MPs. So we say because me a minority, we can't per vote, we know they win votes. We not for air out reviews. This now one of the reasons then we make weaker with the initiative of this monthly press conference for inform the public as to waiting with the do na parliament. Waiting we decide and waiting a lot of things don't happen at parliament where basically we no go favor as opposition. We can get your alternative position. I can remember the time where they go with Edmond Alpha for go approve. As opposition MPs we get your alternative position. Say no, we no go involve in the approval because we state the reasons very clearly. You see, also we then go with the Finance Act of 2020. We say get 2023. We been get we position will make very clear, and we get we alternative motions that we raise. So as opposition MPs, we not go be happy with most of the decision, but waiting our responsibility in a parliament now for make sure say we air out we position and make we position public let the citizens then know say this nine have been the position of the opposition MP. They could not win the vote, but then get them position very clearly where then go use for all government accountable when things go wrong.
All right. Well, Honorable Lowry drive away small from the APC party and which you don't they do. Now, let's look at the main issue where you there for talk about. That's now the government in decision for pull the Auditor General in deputy. Where this don't be concerned to this thing don't take for over 2 years before its tribunal set. First of all, waiting on a position.
We position very clear. Firstly, because we know say Parliament nine get for be nine the buck they stop at. We make sure say we judiciously follow. Waiting they happen before it gets to Parliament. So even when they've been there on the tribunal proceedings, we mean they closely monitor the process and make sure say we get waiting they happen there. Firstly we position very clear. Firstly, we feel as opposition MP, we get the idea and knowledge say the Auditor General in deputy behave professionally, because according to we press release, we make consultation with both local and international stakeholders in auditing, and we come for realize them follow strictly the procedures as provided for in their own code where them for undergo, then get their own standards the way they set with international standards. And we assumptions then they are not only assumptions, but you go agree with me say, recently we get within the ICASEL do when the auditing institution as alone as a whole, the release where they make, for make sure say them vindicate Lara and Tamba Momo, because then are the professional body. Anything within they say it geared towards them code, it geared towards them practices. And we also don't listen from Intosai, when are the international auditing body. We also don't. So they ask ourselves the question, say no, if them people there when are their own profession, this don't vindicate them to people there, say they're not doing nothing wrong. And not feel say, government for pursue the removal na office.
Okay, Honorable, they can't continue for watch at most of voting on a highlight and that on a particular press statement, the way I think about 5 or 6 pages document on a put together. But this whole thing don't start since 2021 to now. Why now? Why not be done come out clear at that time and try for set the record straight? Maybe perhaps not for don't get to start we get elected this. So.
Well, possibly something we get for come to you, you the wait till reach you. You know they go meet on a road. We know say the buck get for stop at Parliament. The tribunal report get for be laid in the well of Parliament. Now that end we your opinion very important and very necessary. So now that make because them don't lay the report in Parliament, we feel say we for make we opinion, we position very clear, you know, to the public and advise the president, you know, on the way forward.
What do you also think about the people who been take part of when have been the set of people who sit down at the tribunal so far the selection process? What do you think about that one?
Well, we feel say they listen more to non-expert advice or witness them than they listen to the expert advice, because we make for understand that during the process, during the tribunal, they interview the head of Intosai, you know, then get interview for from the ICASL and all, you know, and then people and they now then are the professional auditing institutions them, so then get the standards them, and according to them, in no way then to people that go against them codes of ethics, or then people that go against them professional performance, you see. So we basically base we premise on the expert opinion than just the testimony of the non-expert witness.
You look at the tribunal. The tribunal now like a high court coming with people and with wealth of experience in terms of the law. Then put together a committee where government appoints certain people, retired judge, then come together and they look at the whole issue of professional misconduct. When una they take this una decision, una look at the situation at that time we been prevail, considering the circumstances we make them deem as professional misconduct.
Interestingly, if I can just read a section of the publication where the Institute of Chartered Accounting of Sierra Leone do, they say just an excerpt. He say they acted in the best interest of the public, upheld professional standards, and adhere to international auditing standards and guidelines. There were no instances of professional misconduct or ethical breaches as outlined in the ICASL Code of Ethics and Intosai Standards. So then they clearly tell you, say, they are guided by even if you look the Audit Act, it tell you, say, them for always perform them function in line with, you know, international standard. We get the Institute of Chartered Accountants, their own Code of Ethics, then we get also the Intosai Standards. They adhere strictly by that. And one thing where we for always know now the independence of the institutions, then they are not bounded for go by waiting government think or anybody in a government think. Then get their own rules and regulation, then get their own code of ethics. It just feel like journalists misbehave, you know, slash una get on your own code of ethics, you know. Una they look at and see, say, no, this person here, waiting he do so, is not correct. This person waiting he do so, you know tell well. So based on the conclusion, because then in their institutions they are then do independent investigation into the matter. So this now then committee reports where clearly states say no, they're not go against the code of ethics.
I they look at two things now. Focus. You talk this now experts them. We know the independent audit code and standard IFOB. Then there are certain people where they talk about the principle of the rule of law and how we behave and the things then we could do to person we employ you, where you go beyond the boundary, where not done not being government position,
okay,
where they be they argue.
Briefly, you go help me on how they go beyond the boundaries, sir.
Now, the government position where them be they argue now the fact that if you ask for something and then present them to you, you go beyond again, way not to even a direct process you use, but certainly you go, like say you want to find something negatively to a certain company and come for presenter like like that of witch hunting. Now that kind of situation they watch.
Okay, let just answer this question where you did try for present. Firstly, within the audit, if you read within the ISA 240 and ISSAI 2240 states, it states say if you present a document to the auditor, then the auditor gets anything for doubt now that document there. The auditor get two things the way they do. Two things them. Firstly, if he either go employ the services of an expert for like can prove say this document to doubt can prove say this document is authentic, or then directly contact the third party. And when then they contact the third party, nothing no dey na dem code of ethics we tell you say you for tell the auditee say we dey contact the third party for verify this document. And waiting very very clear now that if then they verify,
but normally in the principle of audit, when then they send audit in a situation where the auditor then gets issue with a particular document, then go back to the auditee and write say we get problem.
No, not also the code of ethics say. Now that make I don't read clearly the one that we are experts in auditing, we are the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sierra Leone. They don't say the people then go according to the codes of ethics. So in no way they breach anything. Now, under normal circumstances, if Sambola you present to me a document where the document gets problem, you understand, and I want to go verify the document because my own code of ethics tell me say I for verify from the third party directly. Me want go verify.
That's if you not believe.
If anything
that you think the problem dey.
Yes, I will tell you the problem then are the receipts the way them present we make them go verify with third party.
Okay, we will lead and that first we'll come back, you can explain the problem that we've been doing.
We come back to Hon Abdul Kargbo. We don't talk on the process so far. We think say the tribunal not take into consideration as to why they arrive at a particular decision. You could continue for Musa.
Yes, like I'm in the stages now, you know, Sambola asks as to whether therefore inform the third party or not. You know, in we for no first waiting in the audit or waiting in the try for proof. This na receipts where they give the auditors them. Then they try for verify. It different from when you they try for verify account balance, you know, such as bank, creditor, debtor, you know, account balances. Then they different. In that day, you definitely get for inform the person will get in account. For sure say yes, this we did try for do this to your account. But when you present a receipt, say this receipt now from Sambola, I get this receipt. I no need for can tell you say I dey ask Sambola, you know, whether I give you the receipt or not to give you the receipt. You know, it go lead to destruction of evidence, you know. So now that I want to make very clear. And now members say we the one of the standards the way we say now that then for prove say something wrong with the receipt or something the way then do with the receipt where they not make clear to the auditors them before ever then do verification on
before we go for the break. You say they can't explain now to the public waiting at the thing that will be wrong with the receipt.
Yes. Now, if you go to the tribunal,
and also the receipts come up from also somebody go and for no very interesting.
now evidence them way, now exhibits the way them present.
Yes, but a particular institution the audit we bring up the receipt and to the
yes,
general.
the receipts now from office of the president.
Okay.
Now they come out. If you look na the tribunal report, they make mention of the receipts there because they were exhibits them, present them, so now public documents them.
Yes.
You know. So these receipts we this so now receipt where them present in na receipt number 3377 we na Ocean Bay Hotel and Resort we na the Gambia. If you look, the cost for one room na the receipt per night now 1,825 pound per night. 1,825 pound per night na the Gambia, you know. And when they say for 7 days, when you multiply 1,825 pound by 7, you forget 12,775 pound. But here they say 12,075. So meaning the multiplication of the unit price per room times 7 it not be the same.
No equivalent.
It's not equivalent to the one for 7 days. Then the room, yeah, in day in pound, one room na in pound in day, but the total na a day in dollars. So also than the end, if you look, even when you look outside and they say guest name, address, arriving date, arriving time, all not align. Like we if we align. So because of them doubts there, it give the auditors then the right for due confirmation with the third party.
But been things say a further clarification the for being deal with the audit.
The law not tell them so. We as members of parliament ensure say we abreast ourselves with the code of ethics and we abreast ourselves with the law where they guide the operation.
So what will be the explanation?
The law tell them say in an event then get anything for doubt. Now any document where they present to them, then get right for do third party confirmation.
Exactly, but normally when auditor then they come for audit a firm, company, institution, and immediately when they write, they look at an account and then think say the account get issue, then he writes again to the auditor for further clarification.
Well, I don't make this very clear. In fact, I read them directly from we position statement. He say, yes, let I just read one paragraph from there. He said this is obviously so because requesting for authorization before third party inquiry may lead to destruction of evidence in the first place. He said the allegation for which the Auditor General was investigated relates to third party confirmation of the authenticity of the document, which is clearly, when I listen this, he said which is clearly separate and distinct from third party confirmation of account balance, such as bank creditors, debtors, account balance and all. So this different when you the account, when you the audit person in account, you know for do without the person in consent. This now receipt you the verify, and it then na the I don't read and gist no way state say, you know, you get right for do a direct third party confirmation, so without recourse for let you go to the audit.
Look back to the issues we happen as a result of the lodging we didn't do in Gambia. Which now be the third party respond to the Auditor General at that time?
Well, we get now also this not for Gambia. This now the exchanges in communication between waiting happen na the Lancaster Eden Bay. The auditor writes the hotel for a state the receipt number and for let the hotel confirm whether now then get the receipt, and this now the reply. They say kindly note that the attached receipt received from your side is fake and not related to our hotel Lancaster Eden Bay, and as for the invoice, it is not paid for till now. So meaning even this invoice we then give of this total number, this 156,113 dollars, they not even pay for a day, according to the reply from the hotel.
So you see truth in that one day from your understanding based on what you just said. The thing say what in that the hotel management send back to the Auditor General will be the truth, because if you read that day again, you go see some loopholes them.
Interestingly, if this then are exhibits the way they present to the tribunal, it was the tribunal's responsibility for make sure say they get onto the hotel land back, for get within the hotel let's say.
The audit report 2021 audit so many institutions we don't make mention of now, the office of the president when a state house. You think say now as a result of this particular issue bring all of this will make them say the Auditor General and the deputy not behave professionally as they're supposed to behave as auditors then?
Not to think how they think. Now, based on the allegations, the way they make against them, it clearly states a third-party confirmation carried out without consent of the client. Then they are one of the allegations. They're not to assumption. Now, based on the allegations, them with the table before them, and also you find out say even in the case of FCC, they say conflict of interest as okay, yeah, they say. Yes, failure to carry out Auditor General's duty to audit. Then in the case of Return City Council.
Because I want tell you say the issue is not only about the receipt here and the misconduct. The failure of the audit service to audit the Return City Council, a reference inside the paragraph 248 to 257 where now the tribunal report we should see the Freetown City Council during the term where the Auditor General been there now of it. He failed for conduct proper audit exercise on FCC for the financial year of 2020.
Now, if they say failure to audit service to audit FCC for 2020, meaning the audit report not for don't reflect anything we indicate say FCC was audited. Now, if you go to 2020 audit report, you turn to page 485 and page 493. It clearly stated they say the audit FCC and they give an unqualified opinion on FCC. Even when you see table 4.3, Council's opinion 2020, it did it very clearly, you see. So if you say then fail for audit FCC and the audit report reflects say the audit FCC and opinion, qualified opinion did it means say it's not true. And we only not look for 2020. We as members of parliament go to 2019, 2021, 2019, 2018, 20, and all of them reports then they clearly say they audit FCC. They are all in the audit report. Right. So there has not been any circumstance where they no audit FCC.
Can't you get Honorable Abdul Kargbo? You don't talk about so many things that must to wouldn't be up will make the Auditor General and the Deputy being for be suspended and Tribunal being for set up for look inside the issues. Let me go back. You talk about receipts way we command them now office of the President be over to the Auditor General them way you say to a certain extent a fake receipt and other people so don't believe in what you see. So again, apart from that one, the other people believe say similar thing like this be happen in other countries them. That one they don't approve you.
Well, yeah, according to the tribunal and the evidences the way they present to them, now that one, the receipt for Ocean Bay Hotel and Resort na the Gambia, now for $20,000. Then we get the number 21 Net Lighting Hotel in South Africa for $50,000. Then we get the Zaya Nurai Island in the United Arab Emirates for $40,000. Then we get the Lancaster Eden Hotel in Lebanon for $156,113.
Other people, their hotel there, their receipts there, then place there. Now place them where on an investigation say actually their official there, they actually go and stay at their hotel there.
Well, interestingly, the responses of the hotel them as provided by the exhibit are different. Like for example, I just read the response here of the Lancaster Eden Hotel in Lebanon. But for example, the Netlitin Hotel now South Africa say they no one they go there, and the receipts where they show them so not to the hotel receipts. In fact, then go further for send a sample of the hotel in real receipts. You see, so we seize this opportunity. Say no, this is not the best of opportunity for let we inform the president or advise the president for make sure say anybody we present their receipts then they on behalf of the office they reprimand them, because they carry distribute to the highest office na the country, you know, not to the one that we reach out to the hotel and consult with the hotel, then forbid the issue. Now the one that we present the receipts them, we at least they use the name of the highest office of the land, you know. In fact, clear say not to the president present the receipts. You know, if you watch this receipt, waiting the day, now the chief of protocol, now the guest name part one of the receipt there.
We don't have any policy at that time because now 2021 we talk so.
No, I don't remember.
So what you been thinking say for don't be the position of His Excellency the
His
President?
Excellency for don't make sure say, you know, some heads the role, because he is carrying the title for the highest office. And Sierra Leone, if we the boast of MCC, we the boast of fighting against corruption, there should be no exception. Everybody will do corrupt practices, especially when you can go the name of the highest office into disrepute. You not for go free for that.
It don't too late now for His Excellency for come back and do that in the way they talk so.
No, I don't feel say it don't late. Now that make we as opposition MPs, we not even want law we reach the stage for votes, no votes. We want let he use in good office for make sure say he reprimand the one that we present the receipt there to the auditors then.
You see this possible in a situation where they don't set up a tribunal long come don't vindicate per se. Technically then people and they say the receipts will then give authentic and put blame on the Auditor General them say that them do unprofessional work. Technically the people we present their receipts here so don't be vindicated because the blame now don't go to the Auditor General themselves and do misconduct and do unprofessional work. You think that one the possible?
Well, the unprofessional work where they say they do, they not indict them say them present the LIPA office of president. Then give receipts.
That one not come out on the tribunal.
No. Then give receipts we not to office of president Gide. You know, then they not come out, and they not even pay attention to the authenticity of the receipts. Them always in them pay attention, contacting the third party without authorization of the auditee, which is not even procedural. You see, so the major on the minor and minor on the major. We want now make sure say we clean the image of the country. And one we will clean the image of the country now for ensure say we country's name or the highest office not involved in anything we get for do with anything we not forgery.
With now we the kind way how the situation don't do. Obviously it don't reach na parliament.
Yes sir.
It don't reach na parliament. So a civil society don't call say make parliament not even vote on them or debate them. How possible can they be?
Well, again, we don't go ahead, you know, and I believe say the president go listen. We advise Ogi as opposition, you know, that let they reconsider the recommendations made by the tribunal for the sake of accountability and transparency. If you watch most of the one that way they indict in the COI now because of allegations made in the audit report. So the audit report has been used by previous and successive government. You see, so let we know, you know, make sure say the whistleblowers them then become an issue. To anybody we see any of similar acts any side, they keep quiet instead of it talking. So that will also affect the country.
If it reach to time for vote with una number, una no go shock.
No, we're not the fear for that day. We not the fear for that day. as opposition, we speak the minds of we MPs them.
Regardless.
Before ever this position paper come out, we get a consultation among ourselves,
okay.
and there was that unanimity. Say, Lord, we go ahead.
Lord, we go back.
What we don't want? We don't want the embarrassment for let documents go na parliament, then the entire parliament able pass the MPs then vote against that. Be saying that because MPs.
You think say the opposition, the government MP then they we go on a favor, we una don't lobby to, una don't explain this in a position, we buy this idea.
One thing we clear, this is not about MP, no MP. This is not about political party, no political party. This is about the sanity.
But na politics we una don't vote.
No, at the camp.
Over time.
At the camp. This is about Sierra Leone. They politicize something we get for do with the future of your country. And this precedent, if we set them, all other auditors go afraid for do their own job. This not about party. Me, I'm strongly convinced that there are members of SLPP, MPs, with then kind information they are waiting get.
Okay.
We no go support.
In your words, at the start of the interview, you say, ask the question, why now? We say, we wait for the first reach now. Go first way.
We not reach you. And you say this first to get for reach.
So the first not reaching our parliament now. Go to the setup of parliament. Now get 54 members of parliament currently.
Yes.
Now the well of parliament so far. The SLPP gets 81, and same so gets ruling. Parliament chief members of parliament. And for make a decision like this go pass, I think whosoever they go for the ayes and the nays supposed to get 96 votes or so. It clear say normally if una vote by party, nobody will forget that one day. But if una vote 2 times by party, definitely go for a simple majority. Una see una fit for reach any side.
No.
We una say una go for simple majority.
Interestingly, this different from the elections of the speaker.
Yes, similar to
the elections of the speaker. Now they you vote 3 times for 2/3. If you not get them, you go simple majority. But in the case of the removal of the Auditor General, which is equivalent to the removal of a sitting judge, una just the vote 1 time. Now 1 time una the vote when a 2/3 majority. If una not able to achieve the 2/3 majority for remove them, then for reinstate them.
So the
back.
point here now, what's the level of engagement we don't they get to subordinate them so far in parliament or colleague members of parliament and from the bench, because we don't see situation who say when they going to vote members of parliament until 54 go in so for that particular end day we if we say 54 go vote in that favor, and would the result come out this year and say that number to go drastically.
No, basically, like I say, we position statements now, not for the position statements of the leader of the opposition only. Now, this position statements of the
full
caucus,
control of all members of parliament,
of the caucus,
including Mohamed Bangura,
basically,
and Honorable Thompson.
Even if Mohamed Bangura, Honorable Mohamed Bangura, and Honorable Thompson no vote in favor of the removal, they still need 2 other MPs from the opposition.
Parliament chief member of parliament.
No, even if they get all the parliament chief, then get Mohamed Bangura, then get Thompson, they still need 2 also. That's if they decide for vote on party lines. But me sure say this voting it not get for be on party lines. They get for be on the nation, the essence of transparency and accountability. Nasalon.
Honorable, you know why when you talk this concern the concern that many a times una kind of politics where they play, people believe say when they want for pass something, they don't be their instance don't they where people are alleged say then they give member of parliament, including those in the opposition, then give them something and then buy them, then vote or they wish. That if that scenario they happen, then get them 2 MP, then they will use supposing or sure, and you get another 2 we go out. You go feel betrayed as leader.
Well, me still feel say me MPs then they intact. They consult with them, I don't engage them. In fact, I don't hold various sessions with them for give an update on this very issue. Especially station the deputies them, Honorable Aaron Aruna Koma, Honorable Daniel Brahma, Koroma for ensure say they follow the tribunal. So on regularly, then they give updates to all members of parliament, on waiting to happen.
You think that this for left footing within
then
you and you MP then, rather than not lobby with even the paramount chief them.
We did do am. We don't do with bits and pieces. That is why I'm confident that no, the two thoughts no go emanate for remove them.
Let me say comment.
But again,
for the edification of our listeners, if that one day happen are going to vote, they're not going to forget the 2/3 majority so far. What will be
then they reinstate them.
And they reinstate them.
Yes,
okay.
Now parliament no more get right for pull them. We make them, they protect them that kind of way. Now for ensure say nobody they not be subjected to nobody. For ensure say nobody not control them. For ensure say nobody not remote them. Now parliament, and even parliament it get for take 2/3 majority of members of parliament. Then they now for create the independence of the audit institution.
If you reinstating them people and they also you think say them people and they really want for work again now this kind of environment.
Well, I don't know their minds, but if I were them, if parliament vote say no, on enough for commodity against state now, meaning say the people that don't repose confidence in them, the need for to continue their service, because when you do work, not all man go appreciate you. Waiting you do not all man go like them, But if you get a majority way don't say no, then people that they not deserve for go, let them come. The need for to the continue their service to this nation. That shows say the nation appreciates the work with them they do, because this is the first time you're having so many press releases both in and outside the country. That speaks volume. Me I'm a member of the opposition, and during the opposition there were lots of damning reports we come out against the opposition, way by then the opposition been there power. Way by then and the ruling government we been the opposition been they use against the opposition, but there was no uncertain time where they say no law pull them, no law will remove them, no law will do this. No, me believe just say accountability for even help the government. Government they at a point where money business now it's can't go for government. We see how government the constraints for even run the country. We see the blackouts the way they did. We see hospital and they read the audit reports. Hospital and they will generate or they not even did this. Recently now one of the hospitals very close to me. Me friend in Peking sick. Na net then carry and go for use oxygen para. Then say na info go buy the fuel for let them light the generator na the hospital. Because he no get that money, the pikin die. You see? So this is about we country. Them money they are where the audit. In fact, President for embrace audit service Sierra Leone. Because waiting and they do now for the betterment of we nation, for make sure say salon go before, for make sure say we able to tackle, then small thing that we other country they don't pass long time. For make sure say we able to tackle it. So now for the good. So if we parliament go collude with anybody for say no law we pull them, it means we self not like this country.
We take some of the text message then I don't send at the program. I go on our Facebook page and take this first comment from Kamara Umar S. where they say we call on all APC member of parliament not to vote in favor of removing the Auditor General and our deputy.
Now this one they say we are missing the actual issue. Did the office of the president give the auditors a fake or forged receipt? If yes, who committed the misconduct? This is what HE himself should be worried about as someone who is fighting corruption, and this incident happened in the HE's office.
This other person from our Facebook comment section, they say this case naim na the real witch until they witch people them because they do their job na the previous report them, then same people also been do the same.
Right, to continue for look at more messages inside the program. This Radio Democracy APC themselves na bats of the same feather. For everything na politics, even development themselves na politics. There we no say other issue than they, but this one why make APC the supporter? Still na politics they play.
This other person from our Facebook again, they say this government continue to push bad policies that only favor them and not the citizen, but time go fit clock.
We'll go again now with 077-981-981 from Aruna Kamara now Wellington. It's a Radio Democracy. I'm grateful to hear the voice of our opposition leader in Parliament. My concern is that the former Auditor General working for the audit service are not for the ICASL, and therefore she must work within the surrounding of the Audit Service Act. Secondly, I want to ask the question, is Audit Service alone the only office or institution available to work in this country? Sir, I want to tell you that the government of Sierra Leone work within the confines of the rule of law. I want to ask the question to you, is ICASL above the Tribunal or the Ministry of Justice? Hon Abdul Kargbo, be mindful that all what you are saying is you are not in the Tribunal and therefore be mindful of the words.
This other person from the Facebook side again, they say from Yvonne Akisha to Lara Taylor Pierce, this crap on opposition and critical people in Sierra Leone is worrisome.
Honorable Kargbo, APC should oppose reasonably and not the other way around. The most qualified body to handle Lara Taylor Pierce's case is the Tribunal, and they have done so from King Solo.
This other person, they say, Honorable, you get confidence on you members of Parliament where you all day at the same end, but the kind of people they collect, you think say they all go vote in our favor?
Okay, from we get 076-400-003. This one they say, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, the APC members of Parliament, themselves they collect, so not be too sure. Finally, the one I go read for now, they say matter for use this for sack some workman in office and set example from J Blood.
Honorable, I think that that's not
Honorable, you don't get lot of messages where you go just look at few and respond to them.
Yes, at the begin with the last one, J Blood, we say, the president need for sack some people, where this thing happens. So I support them fully, that some internal check-up for ensure say the president is not happy that people present then can receipt there to the Auditor General. Then somebody say if I get confidence and the MPs then they take money. As far as this Parliament is concerned, and as far as voting concerned, in order to me knowledge it say any opposition member of Parliament they take money for votes, because we have always voted together, except for Honorable Mohamed Bangwa and Honorable Thompson. But the 52 members of Parliament have always voted together in all circumstances, not excluding the elections of the Speaker. We all voted together. So I trust say we are still together, because this is about our country. Government they come, government they go. But the country remain. If Salon go before now for we all, as shown and just an illustrative example of person we die because of inability for buy fuel for generator, and then money then there if we they put them together, it help for push the country go before. Nobody no go want day in a country they fail, because this country I can always say not belong to SLPPO. This country not belong to APC. SLPP come, they go. APC come, they go. The country remains. The obligation we get now to the people of this country, not to any political party. So even if you are SLPP member of Parliament, then accountability and transparency now you concern. Sierra Leone now you concern. You not go vote for them.
Okay, Honorable. 2 months ago, before I think at the last sitting of Parliament, before I go on recess, they table this particular report. Today, Parliament they open. How soon we will see the debate start on this particular report?
Well, the business committee, where me a part of, therefore determine when it come up now the other paper.
Okay.
Honorable, you talk about you don't meet with people and all. Waiting at the response, waiting at the feedback we don't get. How positive it be not only from your own end, but the other end where you don't get control of.
Well, personally, people and they express, fears, especially on the attempt for tarnish the image of the office of the president, and basically people are waiting at the other side. So they say no, this night wake up call for let them clean the image of the office of the president, in as much as na the highest office na the land. If anybody attempt for do anything way not productive or anything way go smear the image of the office, the president for take action against that person there. So this na common thing we media from members of parliament, even from the other side, but we get few way, go say, no, this now party, we need for cover, we need for follow, we need for this, then they not go down any side.
And we still get that 77 1K or L where they say members of parliament for vote in line with the party. So this, you not think say na other issue where some of the laws themselves can affect or can bugging members of parliament their decision from interest to the public interest and political party interest.
Yes, we don't get issue with 77 1K, but when you look the history of 77 1K, read the book What Life Has Taught Me, done by Shaka Stephen, a writer. Where I read that book, there are no way make straight them put 77 1K. In the days of the hold, where then they come with things them na parliament, now money then they carry it. And where then carry money, now pay then they pay you for vote. So members of parliament not being committed to waiting at them party decision. They mean they vote no more for money. So people mean they go na parliament for go make money. You understand? Say where them carry this law go vote, where them carry this law go vote. Once they give away money, so then they mean they unbog the country and they make government they get away with so many things. Then so the introduction of the 77 1K now for prevent members of parliament not for vote against the wish and advice of their own political party. Let them not vote in favor of money. Let them not vote in favor because some man say we go parliament now they go again. So anything we can have money. So now that make them introduce them. So again you analyze them, it's difficult, you pull and gist no back, the same thing will crop in. But like they say, 77 1K they restrict members of parliament them. They restrict them.
Well, now, so this edition of the program, good morning, Salongo Lefi for today. Plenty thank you to the guest, Abdul Kargbo, Hon Abdul Kargbo, beg your pardon, and in now the leader of opposition party in parliament. Today, the program they talk about them position on the tribunal report where they don't put together.